Hey guys, what's up? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So this XDefiant player count has been the biggest mystery forever, and I've already done a couple takes on this, but the videos ended up being way too long, so we're going to shorten it, we're going to get a lot more to the point, and we're going to cut a lot of the fat out. And I'm just going to say right off the bat right now that I believe that the current concurrent player count for XDefiant right now as it stands is somewhere around the 12,000 mark, give or take a few numbers. And now I'm going to go into how I got into those numbers. So first, I want to tell you how I got this number. And then after that, I'm going to show you a couple of other pieces of things that really kind of puts you all over the place in terms of whether or not XDefiant is down low or not. But at the end of the day, it does show that the game is down low more than it shows that it's up high. So anyway, let me give you the player count. So now, this one is titled, this was published in May 28th of 2024, obviously in May earlier this year. So XDefiant player count has some players worried. So I'm going to scroll down here. XDefiant data is still being collected once the game is out because it's quite new. When the game first came out, it had over 500,000 concurrent players on the first day. And then 48 hours later, there were 3 million unique players with 300,000 concurrent players. To be honest, that's pretty fast and a hard drop, but XDefiant isn't cooked yet. XDefiant is still new to the stream to track for player to count. You can check out how many people are watching it on Twitch, however, with stream charts, excuse me. It currently has over 25,000 viewers, meaning it's still doing pretty well, although the peak was more around 159,000 viewers. Now, this is the number we want to pay attention to here, which is the peak. Now, we also know through multiple sources that the peak concurrent count in terms of players with XDefiant has been confirmed to be around 700, maybe 750,000, right? Okay, so this is the peak, this is around the peak viewership numbers right here, about 159,000, right? Okay, now, if 159,000 are the peak viewers and 700,000 players are playing it, right? Or 750,000 players are playing the game in total, right? So I'm going to get my calculator out here and I'm going to do this real quick. So we are looking at, let's see, 750,000, right? 750,000. I'm doing this on my phone real quick. Divided by 159,000. Okay. So 4.71. Okay. So we're going to do 4.71. So now, where are we currently with XDefiant, you might ask, in terms of viewership, right? Okay, because we just saw the peak viewer numbers and we know what the peak player count was, right? So we're looking at 2.6K viewers. Now, granted, this is low. This is almost at midnight. So let's just be a little bit more optimistic and say that the viewership count, let's just refresh this real quick, just out of curiosity. Let's refresh this. All right, so yeah, obviously it's going to drop the later it is. So let's just say 3,000. Let's say let's say 3,000. 3,000 viewers at peak times, right? Or actually, you know what? No, let's go to 3.5. We're going to be a little bit generous. 3.5 thousand viewers, right? Now, we already mentioned that the number in terms of what it's divided by is 4.71 because 159,000 is, you know, basically you would have to multiply that by 4.71 in order to get to 750,000. So basically we're looking at, let's say 3.5 thousand, okay? Let's see, 3,500. So let me try that again. 3,500, okay, times 4.71. So we're looking at just a little over 16,000 as far as player count in XDefiant goes. Obviously, if it was 2.5 thousand, then obviously that number would drop a little bit more. But basically, the XDefiant player count right now, my prediction is about 16,500 concurrent players. Now, there's a couple of other little things that I want to show you, and that is that right now I'm on the Xbox most played games right here on the Microsoft side. Now, this is just Xbox because I already clicked on PC earlier and nothing pops up. So we are, if you scroll over here, Fortnite and Call of Duty are basically the top two, Roblox number 3, Rainbow Six Siege at number 4. So when you go down, XDefiant is basically at number 36. And let's go on PlayStation side. Now, PlayStation's a little bit different, which kind of has me shocked, actually. So this is over the last 7 days right now, okay? So Elden Ring is number 1, which makes sense. Fortnite number 2. Again, makes sense. Grand Theft Auto makes sense, okay? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, I'm going to assume this is Modern Warfare 3 because I don't see Modern Warfare 3 anywhere. I already you know, checked everything. But anyway, so there's a similar pattern here or whatnot. But anyway, Minecraft here, you know, number 4 on Xbox. So I'm assuming this is accurate because it's very similar, right, in terms of the top games. So we're going to scroll down until we find XDefiant. The only difference is obviously it shows a little bit of a player count here. It says players. And over the last 7 days, which is a little bit more sophisticated than Xbox's side. So XDefiant's right here. And at 475 players, which is very hard to believe. I find it very hard to believe that only 475 players have played, you know, over the last 7 days. Or is it more like 475 times 7? Let's do last 24 hours. So this is the last 7 days. Oh, excuse me. This is for the last 24 hours. Excuse me, I had it wrong the first time. So this is over the last 24 hours. So let's go find XDefiant. Where are you? It's moved a little bit. Let's go up. Let's go up. Ooh, it has moved indeed. Where is XDefiant? There it is at 30. And we're looking at 44 players. So are you trying to tell me that on PlayStation only 44 players are playing? That is very hard to believe. So this, I can't fully take this as face value, even though everything on the top here completely makes sense. But I mean, these are the stats for most 100 players played in the last 24 hours on PS5. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, let's just say this is accurate. This just goes to show you how low the players really are. And Modern Warfare 2, only 200 something players. That doesn't make sense. Let's go down to Black Ops 3. Let's see where Black Ops 3 is real quick. See, because I got to call everything out if I see it. Let's go to Black Ops 3 real quick. I know Black Ops 3 is here somewhere. I saw it earlier. Or did I miss it? I saw it earlier. Street Fighter 6, God of War Ragnarok. Spider-Man 2, Borderlands. There it is, Black Ops 3. 28 players playing Black Ops 3 on PlayStation 5. Could be. What? But is it backwards compatible? I don't know. So, very, very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting indeed. But they're probably just playing the single player if the multiplayer is not backwards compatible, which it isn't. Because Call of Duty Black Ops 3 didn't come out on PS5. So, let's be a little bit more accurate, shall we? Let's go to PS4. We know XDefiant's not on here, but I want to try. I want to see something while I'm here. This is Black Ops 4 players. So you're telling me only 5 players are playing, or 19 players. Wait, what is this? 5 players. Are you telling me that only 5 players are playing on PS4 Call of Duty Black Ops 4? That is impossible. If you go boot up Black Ops 4 on PS4 right now, you're going to find a lobby, and every lobby is 12 players. And you're going to find multiple lobbies. So no, that's for the last 24 hours. No, that is just simply wrong. So I'm basically calling out this for being complete bullshit. Now, I'm not saying that this is bullshit, but you guys get my point, right? There's a lot of mixed feeling. That's one of the things that I wanted to bring out on this. Moving on. This right here is playerauctions.com. So XDefiant player count by Google data. Using our algorithm based on Google Trends, XDefiant player count on July 19th, 2024 is estimated to be a little over 1 million, basically. Compared to the previous day, this represents 2.29% increase in the last 7 days. XDefiant's player count has peaked at a little over 1 million and reached a floor of 1,052,500. So we don't know if this is everything, but look, even if you look at the last 180 days, which the game hasn't been out for 180 days, but it starts in May, correctly so. But as you guys know, like 30 days later, this was supposed to be this only has a peak of 1.2 million, but we know that we reached way more than this after that. So we know that this isn't true either. But granted, these are probably concurrent players. So this could be more true because, again, it says the player count on July 9, 2024 is estimated to be blah, blah, blah. So this could be everybody. But yet at the same time, when you look at where the placements are on the games, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so freaking mixed, especially when you look at this number here. It's like this. Here's the thing. I'm going to go back real quick to the what is it? The 108. Okay. Now, you can see over here. Let's go on 6. So we see that the numbers over here on May. This is probably May 23rd. So this is May 26th, and we're going to go up here, and it says about 800,000 for May 26th. So let's see what this article says again. So the game came out, I believe, on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So it says 500,000 on the first day, and then 300 concurrent players 48 hours later. But yet this says that it dropped 200,000, and this says that it's gone up, that it continues to go up. So which is it? There's literally no way. Now, if you go over here on Twitch, XDefiant is at number 76 in terms of the most watched. Now, the thing is, no matter how you look at it, regardless of what article says what, it is a big-ass mystery as to what the player count for this game is after everything I just showed you. Even when you look at here, players on May 22nd, the game racked up concurrent users at 500,000 on May 27th. Let's see what this says. Where is it? On the 27th. So this would be the 21st. So this is 26. So 27 would be here. And this is 800,000 according to this. Let me see. Yeah. No, that's July 2nd. Okay, we can be more accurate here. Hold on a second. This says 26th. Come on now. So on the 26th, just a little over 700,000 on the 26th, which is close enough. I can't get the mouse to go any higher than that because it's going to drive me nuts. So on the 26th, a little over 700,000. And this says, where is it? Is this it right here? Where is it? I'm looking, hold on. On 27, 700,000. So this is actually accurate. If this is accurate, then this here is accurate right here. So, and then 48 hours after launch, gained about 3 million unique players. A week after launch, reached 7.6 million, over 8 million, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I mean, again, we really don't know. We really don't know. The only thing I can say is that, again, with the math that I did earlier in terms of, like, let's say peak viewer count of today's day and age, which would be like, let's say roughly, give or take, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 more than we have now, because right now it's midnight as of the time of this recording. You know, so let's just say 3.5, again, times 4.7, which was what the difference in multiplication was for peak watch times as well as peak player times. So therefore, if that is the same math, and if it's the same amount of people that have dropped off in terms of viewership and stuff like that, and the ones that have remained on, et cetera, then therefore the ones that have remained on that are the dedicated are the same ones that are roughly more or less same ones that are watched. But at the same time, I'm a dedicated XDefiant player, but I don't really watch it all that much. But and that's where this number can get a little bit off. So my assumption, again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, 16,000 at best. So we're looking anywhere from, I would say anywhere from 13 to 16,000 is my guess, according to these statistics. But anyway, guys, I just kind of wanted to share this with you because so many different pieces of evidence are seemingly only telling like half truths. And again, if you put everything together, it just doesn't make sense. So ultimately, this XDefiant player count at the end of the day, regardless of whatever page you look at, is a mystery. Nobody knows except Ubisoft themselves. And I wish that Ubisoft would grow some balls and just tell us what the player counts are. What the hell is the shame of having like player counts? If anything, it could motivate you. Like, it can motivate you to do even better. I mean, granted, the devs are already motivated as it is, and they already want to do better. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, just show your freaking player count, dude. I mean, again, you put everything into perspective like this, it just makes things that much more clear. But at the same time, it could also piss you off because it's like, what is the truth and what is not? Is this true? I mean, this seems to be, if it coincides with this, which it seems to. But at the same time, you've got other things that say otherwise. So it's like, and then you got this BS right here that doesn't seem to be accurate. So, but in terms of the placing, I think the placings are accurate because the placings in terms of what's most popular in the top 5 kind of pretty much coincides with what's more popular in the top 5 over here as well. So I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that the player counts are going to be even, because we all know that PlayStation is a much more popular console than Xbox. But with that being said, you guys get it, right? I mean, and 30, you got number 36 on Xbox, and on PlayStation you've got number, where are you, XDefiant? Where were you? I totally lost it. Where are you? It's here somewhere. I don't think it's that low. Let's go back up again. Where is X? It's probably right in my face and I can't even see it, but oh, wait a minute. We're on PS4 now? Yeah, that's right. That's why I can't find it. So let's go back to PS5. So where is XDefiant? XDefiant, number 30. 30, 36. Again, not too far off in placing. But these numbers sure as hell don't make sense, especially when you look at what I showed you with Black Ops 3 on PS4. So the number of players and all that kind of stuff doesn't make sense. The session hours make sense, but the total player count doesn't make sense. Unless it's an abbreviated player count. Like, is this, you know, I mean, it can't be abbreviated because, again, you change things up, you can find all sorts of different numbers. See, look, now we got 1,628. So the numbers are not abbreviated. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Something's off, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. I think this video has been long enough. So with that being said, I want to know down in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys agree with my 13 to 16,000 analysis according to basic math and historic facts that we know of in terms of peak counts and peak viewership counts from Twitch or whatnot? Or do you disagree, or do you think it is somewhere else, and or why? I'd really love to know down below, and I hope this kind of helped you out. I hope it didn't aggravate you too much in terms of like, what the hell is up with this player count? We don't know. But if anything, I mean, I would really love to know what the player count for the game is concurrently. But anyway, guys, but with that being said, yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. But at the same time, where do I stand? It's obviously dropped. It's dropped from where it was before, and that's just the thing. And for me personally, as long as XDefiant is popular enough to where it can continue getting support from the devs and continue to have enough players to where I can play it and find games and grind it if I enjoy it or whatnot and make content on it, then I got no problem. And if that ever becomes a chore, if it ever feels like where I don't want to play XDefiant anymore, or if I don't enjoy making XDefiant content, then I simply just won't do that. But yeah, I hope this kind of helped open your eyes, because it sure as hell helped me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening and or watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.